Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
The W.E.C.P. proudly presents Aaron Holiday, Jerry Flynn, the Heels of Podcast.
Welcome back to the fourth episode of the W.E.C.P. How you doing, Jerry?
Doing pretty good, Aaron. How's it going?
I'm doing good, doing good.
This is our fourth Horsemen episode?
Yeah, fourth Horseman, you know. Shout out to Ric Flair recovering.
Hell yeah.
Hope he pulls through. I know he's not always projected as the nicest human being. I watched a thing on the network recently about him and his last night, you know, after he had his last match with Shawn, and then the next night being on Raw and his family, I started to cry just watching him. Oh, because I'm like, I'm that guy. I'm gonna cry a lot.
Absolutely,
especially if that happened to me. But and also seeing his son that has since passed. Yeah. I think very heart touching moment to watch the whole family be in the ring.
Yeah, very. That was very tragic. But, you know, Ric Flair is actually, he said he was doing good.
Yeah. And
good enough to cut a promo on his nurse.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
And his daughter, Charlotte, is back. I guess she's performing at live shows, and she's going to be back on TV soon. She had taken a couple of weeks off. That's why she wasn't at SummerSlam.
Which, honestly, I wish she was there.
Yeah, no, like I'm glad as well that she wasn't just like an afterthought.
Yeah,
because this gives her an opportunity on the next one.
I love Charlotte Flair.
Yeah,
she to me just is great.
The big takeaway from the network thing that I watched about him is when I saw her in the photo, like in the video.
Yeah,
she looks better with short hair. That short, dirty blonde hair.
You think so?
Oh, she looks smoking hot.
I don't know. The long...
I'm telling you.
I'm a long hair guy.
I know. But I'm just telling you, watch that again.
I guess.
Let me know.
Was she wearing the white dress? Like a white... or like a skirt or something like that?
I think she was wearing like normal clothes.
Well, I mean, regardless.
She looked good.
She's nice.
Yeah.
She's very nice.
Yeah.
That's this wrestling, you fuckface!
All right, so to get off of Charlotte Flair,
or get on her,
yeah,
ha ha ha.
Do it just a little like what did you think of SummerSlam?
All right, so as you know, we had our predictions.
Anything surprise you?
No, not a single thing.
Like
no, no.
I think the only one that extremely surprised me was how the end of the Nakamura match ended. Him and Jinder Mahal.
Yeah,
it's kind of it was a sloppy.
Oh my god,
sloppy ending.
Yeah,
and I don't blame it on either one of them. I just think they just hadn't. I mean, supposedly they've been working together, and
yeah.
I think that they just, for whatever reason, just didn't connect really well on that one. Maybe Jinder said something, because the way it looks, you can see him kind of talking into it before he does his finishing move.
Right.
It didn't look that good.
Yeah. That, you know, actually, now thinking about that, I do agree with you. That was the match I was really, as you know, I was really excited for.
Did you like his entrance?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was good.
It was perfect.
It was good.
It was awesome. I mean, you know what, and even from the NXT days, Shinsuke had phenomenal. I like when the violence comes out. I like that.
I think the only thing that I will say that he's shown at big events like that is because the place is so big, when he's trying to time his, you know how he grabs the rope and then drops out.
Yeah,
the ground?
right.
He didn't time it well with the music.
Yeah,
that was the only thing. I think either he took too long getting to the ring.
Yeah.
Or when he went to do it, it had already happened.
Yeah.
Where he normally drops down.
Right. And
has that dramatic effect.
I pick up on that, too.
Yeah.
I think the surprising factor, though, was that 5-second Rusev match.
Yeah.
Randy just came in, plopped one on him,
yeah.
RKO.
Yeah.
And I've read, I don't know if this has been confirmed. I don't know if, like I said, this is legit or anything, but Rusev asked for his release.
That's what I keep hearing.
But now, is it a release to Raw or is it a release to leave WWE?
From what I hear, he wants out of his contract.
Just to leave.
Yeah, be gone.
See, and this is what we talked about. How these guys, they go, and someone's going to pick him up. Whether they Impact
I think he looks ridiculous with the short hair.
Oh,
it doesn't fit him anymore.
No.
Makes him look much more like a hot dog, very chubby. Not a good look. Not a good look.
No, he looked more intimidating with the longer hair. I actually liked him when he had the chops.
Sorta. I just think he looks ridiculous now with the short hair. If you're gonna do that, you might as well change all of his gear. Don't just change his hair and that's it.
Well, Jesus, you took the bare feet away from him, so now he's got to wear boots now, and it's like. What I loved most about that was I like the guys that tape up the ankles and the feet. I think it's cool because it just shows that, listen, I don't need to wear shit on my feet to beat your ass, you know what I'm saying? So he was doing super kicks barefoot, stomping on your back before he machka, you know what I'm saying? So
maybe somebody complained about his toes. Well, like maybe he had like a weird fungal toe,
or maybe or a dead toe.
Or
an extra toe.
Yeah.
That they tucked
they
underneath the tape.
They were just like, oh, God, it's gross. Get it away from me. I was not impressed at all with the shark cage match.
No. Absolutely not. That match pissed me off. And as we said, it would. It was really, really stupid.
It just seemed like...
Enzo taking his pants off. Like, come on. Really?
I mean, that's kind of his gig.
But really, like
I don't care. Like
you like Enzo, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a dislike for Enzo. I have.
I don't dislike the guy. I'm just happy he's on 205.
Okay, so that's the other thing that we'll talk about in a little bit is about how he's making that transition. Big Cass is now out.
Yeah, big guy got injured.
Tore his ACL, falling out of the ring.
Yeah, with that.
He's a big dude, so
yeah. I mean,
height. He's got a lot of height.
And the way he delivers the move, how it happened, it was bound to happen, man. I mean, you're throwing your whole body weight right over that top rope, and the way and you know what's funny? Every time I do see him do that move, I always kind of because it was gonna happen, and when it did happen, I was like, well, there goes your push, and not for nothing, but was it really a push? Like, people really weren't reading into him as...
Well, also, you got him going against the Big Show.
Yeah.
Which, is it weird to think when you look at him that his, like, hips look smaller than his head? Like, he's lost that much weight, he doesn't have any girth to him anymore.
Yeah, no.
He looks like a hot... Like, he looks like a cone
like
going
an ice cream
up.
cone.
Yeah, like, he just looks weird now.
Yeah, no, he's very disproportioned.
It's just...
It's all up top now. He's all shoulder.
Yeah.
All shoulder. But, I mean, he also has, like, what? He got, like, all those... I'm sure he's got a ton of knee, leg problems and shit.
I'm sure, yeah. It was all to save himself pain later on.
But, yeah, you know, as far as the injury goes, the push is gone. I mean, unless they're going to rework him, redesign him, kind of revamp whatever character he is, Big Cass.
I think he needs to gain muscle.
Yeah.
He looked leg wise, he's fine. Upper body, he leaves a lot to be desired, and that's shitty to say because I don't have that kind of physique to begin with.
Well, I have that physique. So,
yeah, so if I had the ability to just work out all the time, that would be something I would do if I was him.
Yeah, if you got paid to.
If that's part of your paycheck is to look the part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All day.
Same thing I took away with when I was watching the opening match, Cena and Corbin. Corbin looks like he's getting fat again. Now, if you've ever seen photos of him when he played professional football, when he played for the Cardinals, first of all, he had that horrible receding hairline, but it was like a fro type haircut.
Right.
And he looked ridiculous, and he was fat. So now he's not as fat. He's lost a bunch of that weight.
Right.
And he still has the receding hairline. I think he'd look ridiculous with a shaved head, but he's another one that's just a goofy looking dude. Like
we're gonna, you know, what we're gonna do.
I know. I focus a lot on their appearances.
But it's funny. You know, I think our fans like how we should have like the Baron Corbin hair segment.
Oh my god!
It's like just you take a strand away every week. Just take another strand away. Again, weird Cena opening up SummerSlam.
But if anybody can do it,
yeah,
and do it right,
yeah.
and it wasn't a bad match. I think Cena. I thought Cena looked good, and the way, as much as I complained about how the Nakamura match ended, when Cena did his finisher, I know he only did it once. Most people just kick out
right
after one.
Right.
He didn't kick out.
No.
And I was like, okay, like Cena's still powerful,
right,
strong, whatever.
We gotta talk about the Hardy Boys.
Okay.
They were the pre-show match, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even watch it, but I just wanted to say that this is the spiraling thing.
Who did they face?
The Revival.
Okay.
And Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. The Good Brothers. The club. Yeah, the club. Or the Good Brothers. Whichever they feel like calling themselves that week.
Yeah. They're doing, like you said, they're doing the Dudley Boy gimmick right now, where they're the old guys trying to get over the young guys, which I thought the Dudley Boys did to an extent with Big Cass and Enzo.
Right. And the Wyatts too.
A little bit, but I think that they're just, and I think they helped the New Day as much as I hate them. But I think that now they're just not helping. Like, maybe the Revival will get a little bit of rub from it, and hopefully they'll get a good match out of it. Because I think they need those teams that can go.
Oh yeah.
To put them in the ring with like certain teams that they just can't move fast.
Right.
It doesn't help them.
Well, and what's confusing me about the Hardys is that they're in between like their Woken gimmick and the Hardy Boy gimmick. So they called out Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, who are now the tag team champs. They beat Cesaro and Sheamus.
Did you like Cesaro destroying the beach ball?
It added to the character. Yeah. I thought that was
like
like
them being disrespected.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just jumps in the crowd, destroys the
absolutely.
beach ball.
Yeah, I see, and this is why I love Cesaro. He's
the strongest guy on the. After Sunday, I'm going to put my money on Braun being the strongest guy.
Yeah.
But Cesaro has been widely known as the strongest physical.
Yeah.
He can probably outlift everybody on the roster.
Absolutely. Well,
he's just for whatever reason, that man is just
crazy.
He doesn't look crazy jacked, but he's just got just pure grunt strength.
Yeah, the power of that man. He jumps on the security wall, like that separates the ring and the crowd. He jumps. What it looks like is would be a jump for us is a step going up a flight of stairs for him.
Oh yeah,
he's so light on his feet for a big guy, and that's great. And I hope they never get rid of him. I would love to see him in a singles championship run, but whatever. That's neither here nor there.
Well, he used to be at one point he was getting a slight push. He was a Heyman guy.
Yeah,
and Heyman still talks about how he could still help that guy. Which he doesn't need to. To be honest with you, I think Cesaro's gotten far enough along where he doesn't need that anymore. But I still think if Brock decides to leave, you could put him with a guy like Cesaro.
Oh my God, absolutely.
Especially if you put him with Cesaro and Sheamus, it would almost be like,
dude, can you imagine that?
Yeah, I just think that you could use him as even more of a heater than they already are.
Oh, absolutely. And then it's like
you'd have to change a little. Can't do my client, no, do something else.
Sheamus. It's nah, it doesn't work for that. But I know that the Hardys called out Dean,
the tag champ.
Yeah, the Raw tag champs, Dean and Seth. So only one half of that team is hot garbage. Shout out to Jamie.
Yeah, no.
Dean.
You know what's sad is watching them work as a tag team, they were actually good.
Yeah.
And I actually liked Dean in the match. And then I'm like, oh no, he's still Dean Ambrose. He's still going to do the stupid shit afterwards. The fist thing, and they were so bad at the end with it because they were trying to do it to get that over, and it was horrible.
Yeah.
Their timing, but their moves, when they both do the suicide dives, and that was good. But the only thing that I think bothers me now is that, Okay, Ambrose does the suicide dive. That's one of his patented fucking things. Well, he does it every goddamn match.
Oh, yeah.
Change it up a little. Everybody, like our boy Johnny, likes to make fun of, Roman about having he's very generic set moves.
Yeah.
But a lot of other guys in wrestling, just because they haven't gotten the crazy push or whatever,
right,
they don't catch as much shit. I give Ambrose a lot of shit because he has, quote unquote, a lot of promise. But I think if he did more hardcore stuff, that would get him over anyway.
And I said, back in CZW, this guy was fucking taking cheese graters to the tongue.
Yeah, see, I don't particularly enjoy that.
I know.
I like a hardcore match.
Yeah, but you're not
but to just do something for the sake of getting blood.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like anybody can take a cheese grater to their face and it's going to cut them open.
Right.
Hit somebody over the head with a frying pan. Yeah, it's going to break them open. Hit them over the head with, like, a VCR like they did in ECW. A little different.
Right.
It adds different, just different stuff. I think that's the problem is they don't want to do that stuff. They don't want headshots, which I get it.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want Balls Mahoney out there nailing people over the head.
Dude.
10 times. Or The Rock when he was nailing Mankind when he had his hands...
swinging the chair sideways at him, dude.
Oh, yeah.
At his head.
Oh, yeah.
That was horrifying to watch.
It's terrifying, and his family was there. But but the real thing is the tag champs on both shows. Like Raw, you have we were just talking about him. We had Ambrose, we got Rollins.
Yeah.
Rollins' entrance, Dave, that every once in a while pops in on our show, is in love with the fact that they have... Because he always said that the theme song had a good sound, but it needed something.
Burn it down.
When it does that breakdown and then the music,
it's perfect.
That sets off. Dave loves that.
Dave's cheering.
Burn it down.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, he loves that.
Shout out to Dave Dawson, B.S. Nerds. I love it. When I first heard that, I was like, finally. Dave, I'm with you, man.
And to go off of that, another thing for me to shit on, Ambrose's entrance is hot garbage. His music's not that great, and it's not that great.
He himself.
He wears that stupid shirt.
Can we please get this guy in wrestling gear? I'm so tired of jeans.
You could wear...
Dude.
Jeans?
No.
You can.
I'm so sick and tired of...
You can wear jeans, but you need to do something. Yeah.
Man, I'm
just
tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm sorry. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I think he could do something.
What's wrong with wearing the tights with kick pads?
All right, here's the other thing.
Or would he not look good in that?
So if we're going to go down that road, we're going to say, well, why does Bray Wyatt wear the gear he wears?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Why does Baron Corbin wear the gear he wears?
Whoa.
Why does
Whoa.
Braun Strowman, where they wear those like cut up jeans?
Yeah, they all look like they wear the same pants.
The only difference between the three of them is that fucking Corbin has zippers randomly about his pants.
You're right.
But that's it.
Listen,
they all wear these raggedy, like patched up jeans, or not even jeans. They're like wet pants.
Personally, prefer Bray with the original Bray, the white pants, the Hawaiian T-shirt, just the fedora, simple.
Yeah.
Now he's all...
I hate the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
I say that every time they're shitlocks, they're not dreadlocks.
No, they are
shitlocks.
There are shitlocks. So, speaking of shitlocks, let us talk about the Finn Balor match.
Okay.
Let's just because I'm really trying to take this to Pound Town. So he brought the Demon back for SummerSlam, obviously against Bray Wyatt. Didn't get injured this year, so it's good. But he also didn't win the Universal title.
Crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. The match itself was pretty good. I knew, because we talked about it, we both said Finn's going to take... I wanted Bray to win, you wanted Finn to win, but I remember us talking that they're going to give to Finn just because it's Finn Balor.
That and Wyatt he's not...
So you think he lost it?
Yeah, I think he's on his way out.
Oh, don't say that.
If not, they have to do something with him.
That's my wrestling...
Because it's getting over. It's not getting over anymore.
That's my man.
It's getting old.
That's my man right there.
All right, well...
He didn't look sloppy, right?
Okay, so the other thing that I want to ask, if we're going to talk about him, what is his brother doing? Is his brother team?
He's with the Miz.
Is he with the Miz?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're never going to do the Wyatt family where they actually put his family with him.
Bray has better runs when he has the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has other people to play off.
Exactly. And I know they're rebranding Eric Rowan and Luke Fapper.
Luke Harper's a great worker.
I love Luke Harper. I was very upset that he is being sidelined right now. But like I said, I know they're getting all new gimmicks, which you've been Luke Harper for this long, bro. Come on. I mean, we're all gonna. What, you think we're not gonna not notice? You cut the hair, trim the beard down a little bit, because I think they're gonna give him like a business persona, like straight suit, like. And I'm talking about Rick Rude status when he had the suit on back in the old DX in '97.
So is he gonna steal Bray Wyatt's father's gimmick and be IRS Junior or something like that?
I don't know. They I know they wanted him
the tax collector.
I know they wanted him when he first started to be the revamped Bruiser Brody,
which he looks like.
which he does. Right. Give me that.
Well, then give him the boots. Then don't give him the jeans.
No. You got to give him. Yeah, give him the boots.
Give him the boots
right.
with the fur on them and stuff.
You know, I don't know what's going to happen. I know Sin Cara, he changed. His look is all changed up. You can see his eyes now. He wears the contacts. The wing-looking things are gone. They're even thinking about changing his name.
Well, it's because it's not the original.
No, the one is Mystices and freaking...
He's in Mexico.
Mexico and AAA. But Finn Balor looked really good.
I thought it was a decent match.
What would you think of the paint? I mean, that's like the basic paint, right? You know more about the Demon than I do.
I would say it was a very...
Was it lazy?
No, I don't think it was lazy. I think they were like, what are we going to do next?
Yeah.
What can we get the rights to if he wants to do like a... Because he's done in like Japan, he's done like a Spider-Man gimmick.
Like the Venom thing, right?
Yeah.
Or like, was it Spider-Man?
He's done Spider-Man, and then he's done like promo shots
okay.
of him as the Venom looking... If they could get the rights from Marvel to do it one time...
That'd be amazing.
But that's probably money they don't want to spend.
No.
Not unless he's going for the title.
I don't know why they want to spend that money. They have the money, but...
Yeah, no.
Well,
like, they're not...
I would do it, but that's just because I'm a...
There's a lot more money going out of WWE right now than going in.
Yeah. Oof. Can you imagine if they flop? Like, if they just...
They won't.
Under?
They won't, but eventually he's going to have to stop buying up all of the market and let other people run organizations.
Just bring back WCW.
Yeah.
Just bring it back.
Or ECW and let it be real.
I wouldn't be opposed to that. I would be happy.
The only way you do something like that is you're going to have to let a guy... You're going to have to put two people in charge.
Eric Bischoff.
Bischoff and Paulie Heyman together.
That's
I don't think they would work together.
No, they hate each other.
If you could get them to work together, they both have the mind for running the business, and it's not theirs.
Right.
So they're just trying to make it work.
Yeah.
They could just be creative minds.
So let me ask you this. The Usos winning the tag titles, do you give a shit?
Oh, I'm glad.
Oh, you're glad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get
Oh,
the
yeah, the New
fuck
Day.
off the
Yeah,
New
that's
Day.
right. Okay.
I hate the New Day.
That's right.
I can't stand Xavier Woods. You can't pay me to fucking do anything.
Can I...
How does he keep getting figures? I get it. He sells to kids.
Yeah.
But why? He makes perverted fucking comments. He isn't a good ring worker.
Right.
And he's tiny. Why isn't he on 205? Why is fucking Enzo going to 205? Why isn't he going to 205?
Because Enzo burned out, man. And I don't mind Enzo Amore. I don't mind.
Xavier Woods
you're
is burned out. Like, he's nothing. Like, he's holding down Big E and Kofi at this point.
Aaron, you're getting all sweaty again. But okay, so as Xavier Woods, I need to know, because I never really asked you why you hate this guy.
I can't stand him.
But is it because of the ring working, or is it just him as a whole?
I think him as a whole. And then watching him, like... And here's the other thing. Like, Dave makes fun of me because I pay attention to too much people's personal life.
Yeah.
The whole thing with fucking Paige, I care less. Whatever. Do your fucking thing. But for him to not catch any heat for fucking her...
Oh, yeah.
But she catches all the heat in the world for fucking him?
Which... Now, is she still with the business? Because she's
still signed to WWE.
She's featured in the game.
Yeah.
18.
Oh, no. She's still getting paid.
Oh, man.
The only thing is their doctors won't clear her. The other thing is there's a girl on the indies right now. She's from Australia, I think. Or She might be from Britain or
she-
Scotland.
is
She might be from Scotland.
Is she part of Sanity?
No, but she looks very similar to Paige.
Okay.
Fucking fire fucking Paige. Hire this girl. Give her similar gimmick.
Yeah.
Only, guess what? She's not Paige. She's whomever.
Okay.
You know, I think you could do that and it would save you less of a fucking headache.
Hey.
Because she's still following that moron around the world that's still married. He still hasn't gotten divorced yet.
What?
He's still not fully divorced yet. He asked her to marry, or she asked him to marry her, or vice versa. I don't know.
Ugh.
Paige is fucked up. We're getting sidetracked. Xavier Woods just sucks.
Yeah.
I don't think he's funny.
Yeah.
I don't the
way he holds the mic.
You know how you say the like there's certain people that just like when we think of like Jimmy Hart, we think of the megaphone and stuff like that. When I think of Xavier Woods and that stupid trombone,
Yeah.
it's played out. When you say something's played out, that's played out.
What is this? Was this the third one that they got?
I don't know, and who cares? It looks awful.
People love this guy.
Why?
I don't know. Would you rather him leave New Day and have it be a two-man?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. And shoot him to the moon. Give them the titles.
I don't think Dave. Oh, I hit the mic. I don't think Dave really agrees with that.
Oh my God, yes.
Now, okay.
I think now.
Scenario.
Yeah.
Xavier Woods in New Day or Titus O'Neil?
Oh, you're asking me.
Oh yeah, if Xavier Woods is going, like, would you rather have in the group? You still got Kofi and Big E, right?
Yep.
But the third member is between Xavier and Titus.
I mean, I'd take neither.
But
I would go with if you're gonna give me like, hey, Aaron, Devil's Advocate. You know who I'm gonna take?
Titus.
Fucking Darren Young.
Oh man.
He's a good ring worker.
Yeah.
He's actually good. And
He's very flamboyant.
So what?
He could be. I'm saying he's flamboyant, so he'd be perfect for New Day.
Yeah.
But Xavier and listen,
And he
you're gonna hate me after I say this because I could see your face is getting really red. So he is kind of the glue for that stable. You know, the WWE,
which is hot garbage.
which is your favorite thing.
Hot garbage.
Let's say Xavier Woods and Dean Ambrose in a room with you. What are you gonna say?
Oh, fuck Xavier Woods. I'd rather talk to Dean Ambrose.
But what would you say to both of them?
Oh, I would tell him. Okay, shout out to Jamie, but I'd probably give more props to Ambrose.
Yeah.
Because he's done it longer by himself. And
Right.
fucking Xavier can't do anything about it. Now, he can't change the fact that he's short.
Right.
But he's not a big guy. He's teamed up with guys
He's
that
got the look. He's pretty cut.
Yeah, so is everyone else on 205 Live.
Oh yeah.
You can look cut. It doesn't mean anything to me. Like,
Doesn't
I'm sorry. Like, one of the best workers on the roster is a big fat guy.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens is one of the best workers on the roster, and he's a big fat guy.
And you know what? Screw you, Psycho Sid, for calling him the fat guy in the shirt. Like, that pissed me off.
So what? Who cares?
No.
He's still in a title hunt. Everything he's been in,
Listen.
and he's good. Who cares what? Psycho Sid's still mad because he fucking blew out his leg jumping off the top rope.
Oh, man. Ooh, that was a horrible botch. Yeah. Johnny just...
It's painful to watch.
Very-
But the point is, Psycho Sid was hard to work with.
Yeah.
He wasn't a business first guy. I mean, he was business first when it came to his business.
Right.
He didn't care about what it did for the title picture, what it did for other people. He cared about himself and his money.
Right.
Which you do have to be somewhat.
Yeah.
But you got to be better than he was. He wasn't that good. He was okay look. And he never stayed healthy. And he was hard to work with. Kevin Owens is always healthy. He's not hard to work with. And people fucking respect him.
Yeah.
What else do you want? What else do you want out of a guy?
I
I mean, yeah, could he lose some weight? Well, whatever. We all could lose some weight unless you're fucking, Cesaro that looks like he needs a sandwich. But he's in great shape.
just a couple lbs.
So, what did you also think of, Jamie's other fucking awesomeness, Sasha Banks? Which I catch a lot of shit. I don't hate Sasha Banks. I respect her. I get it. I'm not a huge fan. I love.
Dave's totally not giving you the finger right now.
I love Alexa Bliss.
I love Alexa Bliss. I love her more than Sasha. I'm with you. Sasha's for now. You need someone like Alexa Bliss to hold that title. I don't give a shit what anyone says over there. Sasha, again, been there, done that.
She's been the champion. Is it 4 or 6 times? Something crazy like that.
I think it's
and she's
4.
only been up to the roster for like how long?
Every time she gets the freaking belt, she next pay-per-view, guarantee it, gone.
Yeah. Well, now that's also not her fault.
No, it's creative's fault, but still. And I love Sasha Banks because of what she did in the Indies.
I also loved. Did you see the commercial that she did, or they did like the zombie figures? Did you see the video that she did where they did the video of her going back around backstage, but then they had her do her entrance in the zombie gear?
I didn't see the entrance, but I did see the video out back.
It's badass. Watch that. Because she like starts like staggering out, and then all of a sudden does one of her poses, and then starts staggering again and does another pose, and I'm like, oh my god!
Like for an actual match?
No, it was just. Just after they did her makeup, they let her go out there and do it. It was really cool. I showed Dave. He liked it.
Did Dave like it?
I loved it.
Yeah. So no, but I think Sasha.
Honestly, man,
I think if she's not wrestling Bayley right now, which you can't help, Bayley's hurt.
Yeah, she's hurt. Yeah.
But that's the match you want to see right now. Her taking the title off of Alexa Bliss. Who's going to go after the title now?
Why not give Nia Jax that shot? I feel like she's earned it. She's putting people over.
I was going to say, I think that's the one match that I kept telling Jamie that I wanted to see was that Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax, I think, would have a good match because they're good friends outside of the ring. I think they could do whatever the hell they wanted. And I think they would communicate very well.
Yeah.
I don't know who would have a great match with Nia Jax.
Well, Awesome Kong, hello.
Well, yeah. Which she could do it now.
Listen, I'm keeping everything. Or no, who's the girl in NXT? The big chick. She's like
Donar
plowing through PC. And I should really watch NXT because NXT is really good.
I haven't. I had to finally get your password to the network.
It was only a week and a half late.
But no, my point is like that. I haven't had a chance to really catch up on it and watch it. I know Bobby Roode made his debut.
Yes, so Bobby Roode makes his debut on SmackDown, and it was
glorious.
Was
it glorious?
It was so glorious.
Yeah,
and he won't give in.
No. All right. Well,
so Bobby Roode's finally on the main roster. Thank the Lord because I've been waiting for this for so long. Aaron. I've loved Bobby Roode since the TNA days, and he did his thing in Ring of Honor too. Am I wrong with that? Was it Ring of Honor? TNA, but he was and Ring of Honor or no?
I'm not sure. I'm not a huge.
Okay.
I don't have any of the networks for.
Well, yeah. I mean, to see him come on finally come on one of the main shows, and thank God it was SmackDown. Thank the Lord, because Raw is where people get buried. In my opinion, I could be wrong. The listeners will probably tell me I'm a freaking idiot for saying that, but I don't give a shit. That's what I notice. Unless you're Sami Zayn, you just get buried on both sides, I guess. Yeah, Bobby Roode made his debut. So
who's going to be his? Who do you see them putting him in the first program with?
Well, not Aiden English, because he jobbed to him like a freaking. That was the worst match I've ever seen in my life. Bobby Roode just kicked his ass for like 5 minutes. What I would love to see him feud against. Oh man, that's no brainer. AJ Styles.
So everybody keeps saying the only other problem with that is everybody's like, "Oh, we saw that already." Well, no, you didn't.
No,
you did, but you didn't.
Yeah, you
saw it in TNA.
You saw it in 2007. Get over it.
Yeah, we're 10 years later.
Yeah,
they're different workers.
Yeah, completely. Oh my God, same name, but they're not who they were.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And it's funny. I was saying, like, can you imagine if James Storm had stayed with NXT?
Yeah,
they could have brought beer money, man.
Oh yeah,
fucking beer money.
Now, what did you think of AJ Owens?
That match was not the best of the night. But it was good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
The only thing that really bothered me was AJ did the phenomenal forearm, which was kind of not great.
Yeah.
And then when he went to go do the what's his other finishing move?
What, the Styles Clash?
Styles Clash.
Yeah.
It looked bad because Owens is so much
Heavier.
Yeah. And when he was like, his arms were like touching the ground as he was like getting ready to be picked up into the air and fall, and it looked a little bad, but I genuinely enjoy the two of them working together.
Well, speaking of other wrestling news, to veer off, Petey Williams is finally back in TNA.
Oh, there you go.
Dropping that Canadian destroyer on everybody. Let's go back to WWE now. Because no one else, that's pretty much it over on that side of the
TNA,
the wrestling spectrum. The match, as Shane being the ref, I'm not particularly a fan of special guest refs. Only because I feel like those matches are predictable. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
sort of.
Like,
yeah.
And then they're like, the stipulation was whoever hits me, Shane is going to reciprocate, hit back.
Yeah, but then he never was like, oh, well, I'm on AJ's, I'm on Kevin's.
Right, no, he was very, like, if you hit me, I'm going to hit you back, but Kevin, you hit me too.
Go back 10 years ago.
Yeah.
If that was now, if this is 10 years ago, soon as he's already got a motive, there's a heel manager in the ring.
Right.
It's weird to see a authority figure play the middle of the road. But then they all their job there is now is to like go, hey, there's this storyline.
Yeah, right.
But I'm not involved in it. I'm just kind of tagging along.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And then they rehashed it again on SmackDown.
Yep.
Where Baron Corbin was the ref, but he was like botching that whole freaking match, and he just looked like shit. He just looks like shit.
I mean, a lot of people forget that the Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels match. Do you remember who the special guest referee was?
Was it Shamrock?
Yeah.
Ken Shamrock, yeah.
People forget that.
And didn't he put HBK in the ankle lock?
Possibly.
At the end of that?
Possibly.
Because Shawn was talking shit.
But no, I think the show was, as a whole, not great.
Yep.
I think the best guy to come out of the show is Strowman, even though he didn't win.
Let's talk about that match. Oh my God. The show this man put on for the Universal title, dude, and you watched it, how great was it?
It was crazy for the simple fact that he took a lot of liberties with Lesnar.
Yeah.
Not just outside the ring, inside the ring. When he like clotheslined, he clotheslined him or did something and he hucked him out of the ring.
Right.
It was crazy. It was crazy he allowed that to happen.
Yeah.
I did not ever picture Lesnar being okay with that.
No, and I think so. It was the two tables, right? Put him through. Was it three? Was it all three tables?
No, it was two.
It was two tables.
Wait. Yeah.
He power slammed him through that first one. That landing looked rough as hell.
Yeah, he went through two, and then the third one got thrown on him.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So he picks him up, right, and then runs towards like the front of the table.
Yeah.
And you saw how he landed, right? Like I always get I get like this cringy feeling when I see the front of that table come flying forward, like into where their kneecaps are.
Oh yeah.
I feel like at the right angle, man.
You can take a knee out. Yeah.
But then this dude, you think he's done, picks this big ass up again, drops Lesnar right through the other one, and then dumps the third one on top of him. And then, the whole stretcher. Oh, he's injured, and Paul Heyman's playing it off so good. He's like, holding his face and.
See, I thought that was a little overdone.
Yeah, you're not a fan. You weren't a fan of that?
No, because I just thought I was like, come on.
And then he's like, "What are you doing?
Yeah. Just stop.
And then Braun sitting on the, he's sitting on the steel steps, like his gut just like he's like, "Oh, what's your boy doing now?"
Well, the other thing that was crazy is he took the steel stair shot.
There you go.
From Roman.
Yeah.
And it actually cut him open.
Yes.
I was like, wow, I didn't think it. I thought it was a weird shot.
Yeah.
Like it was. Roman was trying to get his grip on it, and he had it upside down. He wasn't grabbing the grips that they have on the stairs.
He botched it.
And it started to slip out of his hands as he hit him with it.
Which, I mean, accidents.
Yeah, no,
that happens.
Obviously,
I'm not one of those guys. Like, I'm not a fan of Roman. I'm not going to be like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit for doing that." Like, no, it happened. Like, it happens, man.
And the big thing that I keep hearing is that every time somebody gives Strowman something useful information about being in the ring, tutelage, anything that they give him, he either uses it, or he takes it in, and he tries to apply it to his craft.
Absolutely.
And that's the only way he's going to get ahead, is if he keeps working at it. Dick and the dog, like some of these guys do, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work anymore.
So,
but that
some. Oh,
go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, let's Samoa Joe. I know someone I know loves that guy. I was kind of upset he didn't walk out of that match. But do you feel like he was the odd one?
Yeah, he didn't feel like he was part of the match. He didn't do his moves were very. I don't even want to say I don't think they were telegraphed. I think they were just like boring.
Yeah.
He didn't do a lot.
Yeah. But I love Joe.
See, I like the idea of Joe,
but you're not a fan of the.
I'm not a fan of.
Is it the physicality?
No, like I don't see it. Like I've seen him in matches with Finn Balor and stuff like that. I just don't see it. It's the same thing with Brock. I get the attraction that people have to it.
I'm done with Brock,
but I don't get it because I don't see it. I don't see what gets people like charged up about him.
Yeah, no, I'm done with Brock. I'm so mad he's still the freaking champ. Well, actually, and so I'm sure they changed it because of what happened with this guy testing positive for steroids yet again in the UFC. So that whole shit's gonna go to.
He is who I thought he was. I don't really care.
Once again, so freaking John Jones, had to relinquish the title.
Yep.
So good thing for that. All right, so let me ask you. Because I'm tired of talking about SummerSlam now. As a whole, SummerSlam, number 1 to 10, 10 being, I just need to watch it again. I want to redo it. And your opinion?
All right. If we're gonna go correct. We're gonna use the scale that the B.S. nerds use.
Okay.
It's 14 to 37.
I'm
gonna give it
14 to 37.
48? It's 14 to 38?
14 to 48.
14 to 48.
14 to 48.
Okay, so I'm going to go with... I'm going to give it a 25.
Oh. Ah, wow.
Because there's some matches that were just... They were lost on me.
I'm dying to tell you my number.
Go ahead.
A 20.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. I know you had expressed that you didn't have any love for this episode.
No.
This SummerSlam.
So thanks WWE for fucking us yet again on that.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, Bro, it's great that Bobby Roode's coming up.
He's gonna get buried too.
I think NXT's got some good talent right now.
I'm telling you, bring up Sanity, put them in a feud with Bray Wyatt and like somebody else who's also darker. Aleister Black, man, come on.
Well, he's
his dream. I know, and I'm just like, his dream feud is with Bray. You know how great that would be?
Okay, so build him up, and then maybe Bray can get some rub off of him.
He is build up. He walked out to his entrance music being played by the band who plays it. He's ready to go. And he won that match. I feel like this is a thing in WWE before we move on with our segments. If you come out to your song right, being played by the band that plays it, you lose all the time. Right? WrestleMania 14, HBK came out to the band live. What happened? Dropped the title to Steve Austin. Granted, he was out because of the back injury and the addiction, that little tiny addiction he had to pills. Nothing major, just tiny, small. Bray Wyatt walked out to the live, band when he wrestled John Cena at WrestleMania in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Lost. Let's see.
Yeah, dude, I don't
that's just something I've kind of pieced together.
And
Triple H,
I was gonna say, didn't Triple H come out once?
Yeah, to Motorhead, and he freaking lost that match too. This must be like Vince saying, yeah.
Hold on, did the Undertaker lose when
Limp Bizkit.
Was it Limp Bizkit played his opening theme?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't remember.
What's wrong with Limp Bizkit?
Other than Fred Durst. I mean, I know you're
chocolate starfish. Yeah.
I mean, I know you're a huge fan of Old West there.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you don't have his tattoo a tattoo of his face on your arm.
Nope.
Yeah, so the other big thing that's been taken away is Asuka.
Oh.
Asuka's injury.
Yeah, damn, how do we... Okay, thank you for remembering that. Sad day. I love her.
She had to relinquish the title.
Yep. So is Ember Moon going to get the title now?
I think she has to beat somebody. I don't know who she's going to have to face. I mean, Ruby Riot's really good.
They should do a Battle Royal for it. That'd be awesome.
Or a Battle Royal.
Or a cage match. Let's do that. Let's make that happen.
A ladies cage match?
Ladies cage? Come on. I mean, Sasha Banks and Charlotte had their Hell in a Cell and they tore it down.
How about this? Whoever wins the Mae Young Classic gets a title shot at versus...
I'm fine with that.
Ember Moon. Ember Moon faces the winner of the Mae Young Classic. The only problem with that is if she loses, Ember Moon's credits down. Mae Young Classic winner, well, they won the Classic, but they lost to Ember Moon.
But then Ember Moon could go on a date with me, and then she'd won everything. So that's
right.
how you know.
I see how you're playing that.
You see, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Gotta be 2 steps ahead.
All right.
You know?
All right.
But yeah, Asuka getting injured. On a serious note, it's not that sucks because she's a phenomenal superstar,
and she's gotten over with minimal doing stuff on the mic, minimal promos, and her promos that she does fit her character.
You talk too much. And she looks at the crowd. Like I just delivered a crazy line right there. What's like Shinsuke? He don't have to say a lot. His ability speaks for itself, I'm not a lot of people who agree with me on that, but you can kiss my ass. That's how I feel. So, SummerSlam, yep. Give it a 20 on the BS scale.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
All right, so we're going to kick it into this week. We want to talk a little bit about one of the biggest name, I would just say, properties in entertainment. Mm-hmm. That would be The Dark Knight.
Yeah. The Batman.
The protector of Gotham.
I love your intro. Just keep that going for a couple more minutes.
Batman.
The
Batman.
Man. I love the spacing. So, Batman. I'm a Marvel guy, but damn, do I respect the shit out of Batman. I mean, God, you have the best villains, in my opinion, out of the Marvel and DC universe. And, I mean, come on, like alone, like the Joker himself is...
Okay, I had to print out... I went on Wikipedia.
Yeah, you did.
And printed out his rogues gallery / corrupt cops / everything.
Yep. And
I think I printed out almost a whole sleeve of paper.
Seriously,
and that's only one guy.
It looks like you're trying to get your doctorate in something, and this was like your homework for the weekend.
Yeah, no, I'm writing a novel.
Yeah. So let's bust that out, huh? Let's see what we got here.
Oh no, I'm not. It's too much.
Oh, it's too much, but I mean, you want to skim through
the
it.
big guys that we always talk about.
Yeah.
So the big names that you love are
I love obviously the Joker. That's number one. Bane,
yeah.
Mr. Freeze, Scarecrow. Well, I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, Two-Face. Come on now. Clayface. I mean, I feel like just they're all so.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Like they're all so good.
See, now I'm a Penguin guy.
Oh yeah, you love the Penguin.
I love the Penguin. To play off of that whole mobster idea.
Right.
Black Mask.
Yep.
I also like.
What about Firefly?
No,
it doesn't do it for you.
No.
Okay.
I also like Harley Quinn.
Okay,
She's my girl.
Yep. Your G-Fran.
I also love Catwoman, but she's not so much a villain as she's
like an anti-hero. Right?
Yeah, she kind of just does her own thing. As long as Batman doesn't really stop her, she doesn't do anything to him.
She reminds me of Venom. If it benefits her, she's in there, regardless of what side it's on. So okay, yeah. Let's see, we got
Deadshot.
Deadshot. Oh, Deathstroke. But isn't Deathstroke more of a Teen Titan guy?
Sorta,
right?
And more of a. I mean, if you want to go based upon like what's going on right now, he's definitely more of a Green Arrow. Villain.
Yeah. I have not been watching that show. Have you been keeping up with it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen.
Because you were like into it.
Oh, I was.
Yeah.
I've just so many things.
Right.
I got sidetracked by this horrible TV show called the Thanksgiving Leftovers, and Hugo Strange. He's another like weird, wacky character that people kind of overlook. I don't know. I just think there's like Man-Bat's really good.
Yep.
There's just a lot of great villains. I mean,
Riddler. How did I forget the Riddler? Come on.
Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, and him too. Wow, man. I did
Poison Ivy. Like the list goes on and on. Like you said, you already said the Scarecrow. I mean, Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy. Yep.
There's just so many that like to go through this whole pad would be a fucking waste of our time.
Yeah, and people would not listen. So, who is, in your mind, like, who is your favorite Batman?
Favorite Batman. All right.
I know you have a list busted out.
I mean, it's crazy because if you think like Batman's been played in live action since 1943.
Yeah.
1943, Lewis Wilson was the first actor to ever play Batman. He played Batman in Batman and Robin, the serial show. It was on TV. And then Robert Lowry succeeded Wilson. And then Robert Lowry also guest starred in The Adventures of Superman, the first time you ever saw Superman and Batman on the same screen.
What year was that?
1956.
Whoa.
And then obviously in the 60s, Adam West.
Rest in peace, man.
And 89, you had Michael Keaton.
Oh.
Finally put on the cowl and he Tim Burton's Batman, where he faced the Joker.
I know how much you love Tim Burton.
Yep. That's you. 1992, he re-wore the cowl.
Yep.
And that was in Batman Returns. The Penguin, which I love Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
But fuck Tim Burton and making him look stupid.
He kind of twisted him a lot.
Suit and just too. I want to say just harping on like almost like a childish character. And I get it, like he had a weird childhood.
So Burgess Meredith is where your Penguin's at.
I liked him, but he was too campy. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
If you ask me who the best fucking Penguin ever to do it, it's on the TV show Gotham.
Okay. Oh.
Robin. I forgot his name. Robin something. He's the best Penguin that there's been. I want to say I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah. Here we go. Robin Lord Taylor.
Okay.
He was also in Accepted. Mm-hmm. He was the weird, crazy guy that had ADD.
Walking Dead too.
He was also in Walking Dead briefly. But I love him. I think he does a great job on Gotham. Gotham's just painful for me because you get such a great cast of villains and you're guy stopping them as a cop, not Batman, and Batman's a child, so it just makes no sense.
Yeah.
So you had Michael Keaton, and then you had Val Kilmer.
Yep.
Batman Forever.
Oh God.
Two-Face and Riddler. I think if you ask me, put a gun to my head, who's the probably the greatest Batman villain? Like, I think that actually challenges him and does crazy shit is the Riddler.
Yeah.
I think the Riddler is the best. I think he plays the most mind games with him and gets him to actually like
forces him into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas if like the Joker eventually forces him to like kill him.
Right.
If you read some of the read Killing Joke, but I think he's the guy that challenges him the most. Do I think Jim Carrey Riddler was like over the top? Yeah.
Yeah. Big time.
But if you look at the guy that played him beforehand, which I can't remember his name, but on the '66 Batman. Fucking campy as hell too. Like Burgess Meredith, that wah, wah, all the time was annoying as hell. So I like Burgess Meredith. Obviously, who doesn't love Mickey in Rocky?
I mean, come on now.
But so then you had Two-Face was way over the top, and that was weird. And that was a weird movie. And then George Clooney, he was Batman, and Batman and Robin, where they had Mr. Freeze.
Frank Gorshin.
There you go.
Yep.
And then Poison Ivy, which Uma Thurman, like, I love her.
Oh, dude.
She's amazing. Bane, here's where I give a little credit. Looks correct when he's Bane, when he's all jacked up.
Yep.
Looks like a gimp when he's not all jacked up and he has the hose ripped out of the back of his head. And he...
Very awkward sight.
He has like a one word. Bane.
Burn.
That's it. Like, it's horrible.
Now, what I can remember from Bane is... Kevin Smith put it perfectly. You know, he's like, mother trapped in serving a life sentence in prison gives birth to this child and she dies, so now he's got to carry out the rest of the sentence. And he goes, there's Bane.
And
perfect.
Then, so then, I mean, you went from 90, that was 97.
Yep.
You didn't see Batman in a live action movie until 2005 when, I mean, Christian Bale decided to be Batman and Batman Begins. And Ra's al Ghul.
Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Come on. Perfect.
I mean, that guy, he literally could, like, stop a dam from leaking.
Yeah.
That man?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Everybody, like, they think of Taken. I just think of, you know, you mentioned Kevin Smith. When he does his podcast, there is a skit at the end of his episode of, Hollywood Babylon.
Okay.
Where they do his thing where they people go to a website. It's called LiamNeesonsCock.com.
What?
And you can write what you think.
Johnny's on it right now.
He's a widely known, well-endowed man.
So
he's packing a hammer. Literally. Well, not just a hammer, a sledgehammer. But, I mean, and then you had the Scarecrow, which I thought was really good.
Yeah. I like that. I was
liked
a fan.
it.
Yeah, I was a fan.
And then, obviously, you had The Dark Knight, which the Joker...
Right now, as far as Batman is most iconic...
Yeah, he's the best.
Movie,
I would say he's the most... most on point with what... all around.
Yeah.
What he was supposed to be. That's why we'll talk about it at the end of this.
Yep.
Something that I want to talk to you about the Joker.
Okay.
It's some news that's in the news right now.
Oh, yeah.
And then obviously Harvey Dent, which he's Two-Face, and you see how he becomes Two-Face.
I thought Aaron Eckhart...
I think he was all right.
I thought he was okay.
Yeah. I didn't hate it. I obviously was whatever.
You're kind of the B villain
Yeah.
when you're going up against...
Yeah.
You know, and like, if the Joker is involved in anything, expect that.
Yeah.
Unless it's Suicide Squad.
And then obviously you had in the third installment,
Yep.
Dark Knight Rises. You obviously had Bane. You had Catwoman.
Yep.
And then Talia al Ghul.
What'd you think of Tom Hardy's Bane?
I thought he was good. He did the character correctly, but he's not big enough.
Yeah. He's short.
That was the only problem.
They had to do a lot of angle.
Well, he also wore boots with thick soles.
Oh, to make him taller?
To make him look taller. Because Christian Bale is, I think, 6'3".
Wow.
And I think Tom Hardy's like 5'9".
Wow.
5'10". He's not
so
that
I
big.
would never... I can't be Bane.
No.
Damn. You could.
No, I'm only 6'1".
Well...
I'd have to get really jacked. You know who could probably physically pull off Bane?
Chris?
John Cena.
Oh, I never even thought of that. I'm
He's a big
saying
dude.
Chris, like one of our friends. Chris, I wanted him as Captain America. It's the jawline.
See, I've had people say to me that they don't like the guy that plays Captain America, Chris.
Yeah, I don't like Chris Evans as Captain America at all.
I do.
I hate it.
I think he's good.
He looks good in the beard.
I think he looks good, man.
And I never got behind it.
And, I mean, obviously Affleck has been Batman in Batman v Superman.
The best on-screen Batman, in my opinion.
I think he was good. I think he was really good. Yeah. And, I mean, Lex Luger, Mercy Graves.
Lex Luthor?
Yeah, Luthor.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said Luger.
Okay.
Sorry.
This one doesn't beat women.
Yeah. or give them enough drugs to kill themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know, man.
Lex Luthor might do that.
Some inspiration.
And then Doomsday, which was
that was botched.
pretty bad looking.
That was very botched.
Very bad looking.
Like, what I didn't understand either was when every time a bomb went off, or like the radioactive whatever, the rays or whatever, that's when he was evolving. Like, the bones were coming out of him. It's like, no. Keep him at the beginning. Gall.
I would say the guy that I thought did the best. What do I want to say? I want to say the best Batman, on-screen Batman, has to be Affleck.
Yeah.
I know it's recency bias, but I think he's physically good at it. And I like the suit and everything like that.
Now, what did you tell me before we started recording about this? Ben Affleck.
Oh, Affleck's. There's rumors out there. So his brother went on a radio show with to do something for the Jimmy Fund.
Right.
And they asked him about Affleck possibly not being Batman, and he goes, sad to say, I don't think he's going to be Batman after Justice League.
Oh.
And
just the first part?
You could just tell that he slowly kind of backtracks out of it. And then, since then, him and both Affleck brothers have since, through their media representatives, have put out statements basically saying that like he's committed to being Batman.
Oh, okay.
Well, because they have to say that because you don't want.
See how happy you made me? Then you're like,
No, but the other thing is now remembering how it went with The Dark Knight when everybody was very concerned about what is Heath Ledger going to look like as the Joker, and he's dead. Like, it's a different story. Obviously, Affleck's not dead, but if you come out and say, "Hey, this is the last time he's going to be the Batman," oh my God, so many more people would go out and see it. I think he would gain more. I think they would do better. I'm saying, like, overall the numbers of the movie, like, it's going to make a shit ton of money.
Okay.
I think it would just make more money if you said that.
How about John Hamm as Batman? If this is true, I would take John Hamm as Batman.
But what the rumor is that he might die, or he might pass the mantle on to a Robin type character.
Oh, Jesus.
Which, from what I've heard, there's a possibility you might see down the line. I mean, you're not going to see her be Batman, but there's a possibility of, I forgot her name, the female Robin. I forgot her name.
Oh, the chick with the red hair.
Kelly, something Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Somebody's probably yelling right now. But, yeah, I just think that she...
Don't you have her figure?
I have her Funko Pop. Carrie Kelly.
There you go. See? Came to you.
I'm excited to see that.
Yep.
I'm pissed that if this is true, they done fucked up.
Yeah.
You can't.
Absolutely.
I think Affleck's really good. I don't think he's bad at being Bruce Wayne. I think the best Bruce Wayne ever is like I think George Clooney was really good Bruce Wayne.
It was a wonderful Bruce Wayne.
I don't know so much as Batman, but Bruce Wayne. I mean, it's hard to compete with those nipples. So
I was gonna say, is it the nipples that got you?
It's the nipples that kind of takes you out of it.
The nipples on the suit gets everybody.
It kind of takes you out of it, but
just a little bit.
That and just fighting with a 32-year-old that's supposed to be playing like a 20-year-old. And I mean, that was the other thing that was cool about. So that's the other thing is like, there's so many cool things they're gonna do. From what I've heard, there's a movie in the works for a Batgirl movie, which I'm excited to see. They're giving that to Josh Whedon, which apparently he already had written a script and they didn't like it, so he's gonna write another one.
Mm-hmm. Who's gonna be?
He might direct it too.
No, I mean like who's gonna be the Batgirl?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really 100% heard anything yet.
Who would you want to be?
Batgirl? Who?
Ready for this?
Oh man,
ready for this?
Who?
Mila Kunis.
Maybe. I think you'd have to dye her hair though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but I don't
She's got a good face.
Maybe. She's tiny though. I want a girl that's a little bit more built. I think. Oh God. I think what's her name could have been a good Batgirl as well. The girl that's playing Captain Marvel there. Forgot her name.
Yeah, I forgot her name too.
She's pretty good. Oh man, you put me on the spot with that one.
It did.
I think I forgot. I feel like it's almost my go-to is Emma Stone, just because she's got red hair.
Oh well, she could be that Robin then.
Or she, yeah, but like
I'm talking about
the Batgirl kind of has like a brownish reddish hair.
Yeah, but Emma Stone doesn't have a Batgirl face.
No, well,
She's got a 12-year-old boy face.
That doesn't help me when I think she's attractive.
Well, just don't beat off to her then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or just stay away from
Have fun.
12-year-old boys. Thanks, buddy.
Have fun sleep with that one tonight.
Yeah, no, it's awful. Yeah, no, it's gotta be Affleck's the best Batman so far.
Yeah. Obviously, like my favorite. I'm torn because I love Michael Keaton.
Yeah, no.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Much respect to the man.
Yeah.
Like he had to work with Tim Burton. Like
yeah,
a lot of respect given to that man.
I mean, I don't know.
To deal with that shit.
I would love to work with Tim Burton.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love his movies. His style is awesome. It's insane. Sleepy Hollow, man. Come on now.
Yeah, one movie.
Yeah, Sleepy Hollow.
What
Batman.
Okay.
1 and 2.
So you love
Edward Scissorhands. Come on.
So you love Return, Batman Returns. You're
I don't love it.
Down with what he and his public statement saying anyone that knows me knows I don't read comics.
Yeah, well, okay.
Anyone watching those movies could tell that.
Well, now you're putting me on the spot. So let's move on. No, I agree with you. Ben Affleck right now, best on-screen Batman. He fits the mold very good. The suit's awesome because it is based on in my personal opinion, my favorite comic Batman, which is Batman from Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, which the animated movie of that.
Oh man,
best Batman voice, and it's got to be Peter Weller.
Oh, dude,
that man's voice.
Let me tell you,
I mean, obviously everybody loves him in RoboCop.
Yeah, well, he's definitely RoboCop. And I wonder now, because we didn't say Kevin Conroy,
are we gonna catch shit?
We're gonna.
I don't care.
They're gonna bury a shovel style.
Kevin Conroy does a great job.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new Batman Harley Quinn animated movie yet?
No, I have not.
I heard it's out, and from what I've heard, if you liked The Killing Joke, you would probably like it.
Yeah.
But if you thought The Killing Joke was a piece of shit, which I didn't think it was a piece of shit, but I wasn't in love with it.
The first half hour was.
I was disappointed with the whole as a thing as a whole.
You know, it's crazy because last summer when that movie came out, that's all I waited for was August. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get this movie, The Killing Joke. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be Mark Hamill returns as out of retirement as the Joker. I'm like, so how could it not be good? I put it in, and I'm like, first half hour of the movie comes, I'm like, this isn't Killing Joke. Why is it focused on Batgirl? And then they bang on the top of the roof, and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. And then the scene happens. Door opens up. She gets shot. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's only 40 minutes in now, and we have about an hour left. So let's see where this takes us.
I thought it. I don't know. It's tough for me because
And that Batman looked weird too.
Yeah, I just.
His ears were too like.
Kevin Conroy's a great Batman.
Yeah. I mean, he is Batman.
He is Batman's voice, but I just think Peter Weller was phenomenal.
Oh my God.
And they're supposedly going to do another. They're going to do the sequel. They're going to do Batman again.
Really?
Returns again. Dark Knight Returns again. And then if they can get that, if they can somehow push that through and make money on it, they're going to have to do the Dark Knight 3 Master Race and finally like finish the whole thing off.
Yeah.
But so you're in the firm camp of Affleck, huh? Or are you a Michael Keaton / Affleck?
Michael Keaton for my childhood, Ben Affleck for my adulthood.
Okay. I agree with that.
It's a good way to look at it, right?
I agree with that. Like, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, you can't just take it away from Christian Bale for the Batman voice." I was like, it was his choice to do it.
Nothing against Christian Bale. I'm just not. It wasn't.
He's also British. Come on.
Well, he's Welsh, but it's like, no. I'm sorry. Maybe his Bruce Wayne was definitely a lot better than his Batman. I'm sorry. Something as small. This is what you gotta understand about me. Something small like that, and you know me, Aaron. The tiniest thing,
and you're done.
Could kill it. The whole thing for me. I don't know why I'm like that. That's just how I'm wired. The voice, I couldn't deal with it. They were smart about it in Batman v Superman, because you're not gonna talk like this for like a whole fight. You know what I'm saying? And then when he has the Joker in the Dark Knight hanging upside down, this city just showed you. It's like, whoa, dude, Jesus. Like,
and then in the third one, give me this hair. Where is this hair? Like,
you want to give it to me? It's like, whoa, dude, you need to relax. But yeah, no, I can't. I can't. If it was different, like in the animated show, man, the freaking voice never changed. He knew what he was doing. He stayed the same. Shout out to Kevin Conroy. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta stay more level-headed.
Yeah, I mean, and just like grunting your voice and going, trying to mask it. I'm not a fan of that. So
didn't they do in the movie like didn't they acknowledge that like he uses like they say he uses like a voice?
Which movie?
I want to say the new one. Didn't he do that in the new one?
Yeah, the voice changer.
Yeah, alterer. I'm okay with that.
I'm fine.
Explain it. Don't just.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I change my voice when I go out in public, and then I talk like this, like I'm normal. No,
I'm Batman now. I'm Jerry.
Yeah, that's just weird. That doesn't work.
No,
doesn't work.
So your favorite? So our choices are pretty similar then.
Yeah, and I also think like everyone that tells me I'm an asshole because I don't overly love the Joker because I love Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I mean, you've never really...
Come on, I don't dislike him. And I obviously I almost probably say give too much credit to Heath Ledger for like really restoring my faith in that character.
Right.
But he can be overly campy in certain things. And
yeah, I mean, that was back when he was, when Jerry Robinson created him. I mean, that was the idea.
The only complaint I had of the Dark Knight Returns animated movie was the Joker.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
Everything else about that movie I love.
And that, I'm not going to lie, in that story, even in the book, he was like weird like that.
Yeah, I just thought it was weird. I didn't...
Well, think about it. Batman's retired.
Yeah.
Joker has no more purpose. But wait, was it the voice actor that got you, or that the character itself?
All of it.
Oh, so as a whole.
Yeah, as a whole, I didn't like
Even
it.
at the end when he...
Well, that at the end, that was cool.
Yeah.
Because he actually kills himself.
Yeah, like Batman didn't kill him. He killed himself.
Yeah.
So he had a batarang in his eye and shit, and he tells him, I pushed you to do this. He goes, now you're going to have to live with this, and just snaps his own neck.
He's laughing.
And he laughs. He goes, Dark Knight Returns. It's an animated film. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, okay. So, and I knew that our lists or our choices for this was going to be pretty similar, especially with Batman, because us being more Marvel dominant.
Am I also one of the people that's like firmly like an outcast when it comes to, hey, I want to see Harley Quinn in the Jester outfit?
No,
I've been dying
she
for
pulled
that.
it out in the Suicide Squad movie. I went, ooh. And then when she wore it in that scene, the scene her and Joker had, that flashback of them dancing, the mad love scene.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, half chub. Like it's there.
I
it's
want
here.
that.
It's finally here. And they put her in a fucking whatever they put her in, booty shorts and a stupid.
I mean, am I complaining that she didn't look good? Yeah, no, she looked great.
Oh well, it's Margot Robbie. Come on. Man.
Yeah, but at the same time, I want to see that. I want to see that character in its traditional gear.
I feel like any Harley Quinn fan, true fan, and I would say this, even true comic book fan, come on. You want to see Harley Quinn in the Jester outfit.
Okay, so to piggyback off all that, there's talks of a Joker movie, origin story movie.
Yeah.
I know how you are.
Oh yeah, I'm in there.
What do you think about that?
So when I first read that article about a Joker origin movie, obviously I marked out because I love the Joker. Then I saw Martin Scorsese's name in there, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to become like a legit mob like movie. And if they do, if it goes on how I hope it goes, it's going to be one of the best origin movies out there. Especially got Martin Scorsese involved. I mean, come on.
But here's my one problem with that is, when I think of an origin story of the Joker, is he doesn't have an origin story. The Batman never figures that out because
the Joker tells him.
The Joker will tell him one thing and then do something else, and he'll tell him a million different things. And what's the truth?
Right.
That's why I loved Heath Ledger's Joker so much, is because I did I got and then he tells somebody else a different story. Like, I like the fact that you don't know why he's that fucked up.
Yeah.
If that's the one thing about the Joker that I love, is the fact that you don't know why he is the way he is. He just is.
Well, I love in the Killing Joke book when he has Batman tied up in the boiler room, or the where he got the accident. I think God, it's been so long since I read it. Batman says like, "Oh, do you know who you are?" or something like that, and he goes, "No, people, some people tell me this story, some people tell me that story, and how I was created." He goes, "Even I don't even know how I happened." He goes, "But that's what I love about myself." He goes, "I want to remain a mystery," and that's like
that's what I like.
That's not verbatim. It's not like word for word, but along those lines of, if I don't know, you'll never know.
Yeah,
because even I don't know how I happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were you, and then next day you're completely different.
But I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So the way the movie could work is that it could just be him telling his version of it, and when the movie ends, it's him talking to Harleen. Think about it.
Here's the other thing. Now they're saying there's a possibility it's not going to be Jared Leto.
No.
Now, what do you think about Jared Leto's Joker?
Get rid of the tattoos and we're good.
I didn't hate him.
No.
I thought he was a little over the top.
Yeah.
But if you put him in comparison to Jack Nicholson,
oh man,
nothing. I'm just saying, like, not even.
Yeah, you can't even touch
nothing
that.
Crazier.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think he's a good actor, so I don't blame it on him.
And you know what?
I think it's the direction you give him.
And if he was the Joker again, I would not hate that.
No.
I'm cool.
So maybe if you do the origin story, he doesn't have the tattoos because he's younger.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that. Oh, they want what's his name? The guy Sarsgaard there. I forgot his first name. I don't know. I'm off today with these names. He's the new Pennywise in the It movie coming out.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about. He plays him. Well, he played him on the Gotham TV show.
Right.
He played the Joker on the Gotham TV show.
Right. Well,
he was good.
Well, that's the kid from Shameless.
Don't know.
It's he plays Ian. Who I'm. Let me. I'll look it up.
But anyway.
Yeah. Just yeah.
I'm not happy about that. About an origin story of the Joker. Why?
I mean, why not?
Because, like I just told you, I like the mystery of him. I don't need to know where he came. Okay.
It's money.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so if we're gonna go down that road, what the fuck was the point of the prequels?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know.
I have respect for him because I get to see where Darth Vader came from. But here's the thing. You always had that storyline with Darth Vader was he was their father. He was fucked up. He joined the dark side. He had killed, and in the first movie, he had killed Luke's father. That was a story he was told, and then you end up finding out that he is his father, and blah, 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 blah. But that's the issue with the whole thing is, come on. Like, you gotta have a reason to do an origin story. Don't just do it for the sake of making money.
Well, I mean, it's pretty stacked. I mean, you have Todd Phillips, Scott Silver, and Martin Scorsese. Just going to give you a little run-up of what they're saying. And they want a new actor to play as a clown prince of crime. So the Joker origin movie is said to be a gritty and grounded, hard-boiled crime film set in the early 80s Gotham City. That intended to feel like, the Scorsese films from that era along the lines of, Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, King of Comedy. Naturally, the idea is to do something different with the character than what we've seen in previous cinematic incarnations. Not to mention the format that sets the DC universe apart from the MCU, from Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, and most recently Jared Leto. And the early reports suggest that the studio may be eyeing a younger actor for the role. So the list that they have, it's between 4 people, or 5. The Purge's Rise Wakefield.
Don't know.
Cameron Monaghan, who plays, that's Ian from Shameless. He's Joker in Gotham.
Okay.
I would be happy with that.
Yeah, he's good.
Bill Skarsgård, who is Pennywise in the new It movie.
Okay.
Will Poulter. And this one's gonna get you. Jake Gyllenhaal. Because of how he portrayed what's his name in the Nightcrawler movie, the guy with the camera who you drive the Challenger chasing people around. Yeah, he was nuts in that movie. Nice.
Yeah.
So between those guys, I'm fine with any of them. Honestly, I would keep it. Cameron, plays him in Gotham. Why don't you just keep that going? He's doing such a great job. I mean, the kid wears his face on his face. You know what I'm saying? So you're still on the fence about it.
I get it, Martin Scorsese.
So you don't think so? Just so I'm trying to understand this, you just don't see a reason. Like you're just kind of like, well, why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, how many other, all right, we've seen a shoddy version of the Penguin's origin story.
Yeah.
How many versions of the Batman origin story have we seen? At least 3.
Yeah.
So I don't
Batman
need
will be involved.
I just don't.
Oh no, he is involved because he's
But I just don't need. I just don't need it.
Give
me. No, but here's the thing.
I definitely need it.
We went over how many villains.
Yeah.
Some of the villains that we did name.
Yeah.
That have never had on-screen.
But dude, think about it. Can Bane hold an origin story?
Why do you need a Bane origin story?
But I'm just giving an example. Do you want to see a Catwoman movie? Do you want to see?
I don't want to see a Joker movie. That's my point.
I know, but do you want to see like Clayface is coming out with the movie? You'd be like, ugh, well.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing. I get it. The Joker is as big as Harley Quinn or whatever, but Harley Quinn just intrigues me more than the Joker does. When I think of their origin story.
Yeah.
When I think of the Joker, like I said, I like the mystery. The fact that I
because one has
don't know
boobs.
why. No, not at all. Put boobs on the Joker. We'll have the Joker's daughter on. We'll do that.
Boob Joker.
But I want to see them do. How about this?
Yep.
Make an actual movie that I can't sit there and go, well, that's totally fucked.
Yeah.
How about that, DC? Do that.
It's probably not going to happen.
I'm sorry.
Every DC movie I walk into with my head up high, I walk out with my head way down low.
I have friends that really loved the Suicide Squad movie.
Why?
Didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either.
Yeah.
I have respect for certain parts of it. The fucking villains in it are horrible.
Yeah, no one even knows who Incubus is. I don't even know why they put him in there. And they make Enchantress. I know we've talked about this in one other episode, so because you know how we get.
We don't want to go back into it. But the point is, you put out one movie where I can't sit there and like pick something apart,
right?
To no end. Like,
well,
I finally saw Wonder Woman like a month ago. I finally broke down and watched it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because I don't want to make it sound like I broke down because I didn't want to see it. I wanted to see it because I kept hearing good things about it. Your brother said it's the best comic book movie he's ever seen. I disagree, but I also think he's not wrong in the fact that it was really good. I hated the fact that you had the fucking guy from Harry Potter be Ares.
Yeah.
And then you don't. Why wouldn't you change his face and like voice once he became Ares? Like, that's a time where you do change it because he's using that as a disguise.
Right.
He's actually Ares. Ares should be a little bit more.
Yeah.
If you want to use a British guy, go ahead, but like make him sound tougher.
Yeah. Speaking of not to derail this train,
no.
Have you been watching Defenders at all?
I watched the whole thing.
Well, okay. I'm on episode like 5.
Yeah, I finished it all.
What'd you think? Is it worth it?
I think it's a great...
Answered my whole question just from that side right there. Okay, I got it.
I think it's a great placeholder.
Yep.
They come on, man, like usual. They're going to tease shit. They're going to tease...
well, the Marvel Legends are out.
Well, yeah.
I have to go get them.
I mean, the big thing that they tease in the show, which if you read the comics at all or you pay attention to any of the Marvel stories at all, at some point, Jessica Jones and Luke Cage have a kid.
Yeah.
So they kind of tease that like they still have a thing for one another. But yet he's still with the nurse.
Yeah.
He's with the night nurse. So...
Okay. I can see where this is going.
I'm not mad at that stuff, but it's not... it's just not intriguing. I think by far the best character on that show, every time they do one of these, it's got to be Daredevil.
See, I knew you were going to go... Because he carries...
See, I love Daredevil. If you ask me a Marvel character that I really love, it's Daredevil. And I don't think they've
But you're not just saying that because you are a fan. You're saying that because you legit see...
I think he does a great job.
Yeah.
And I also think they do a great job.
Yeah, like, what the hell? Okay, so I'll continue watching it then. Because
the main bad
Iron
guy...
Fist was...
See, now he's not horrible because he's in a group movie.
Well, yeah, but his show alone...
But they make fun... Yes, but they make fun of it.
Yeah.
Like, when he says something, everybody reacts like how everybody reacted to watching the show.
Yeah.
I am the immortal Iron Fist.
Okay.
Okay, buddy. Like...
Yeah.
Have fun with that. And then he's like, but I am. And they're like, what does that mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what they always do. That's the whole point, is why everybody didn't like Iron Fist.
Yeah.
And he doesn't wear the gear. He still doesn't. At least at one point, his shirt gets ripped open and you see his tattoo on his chest.
But no.
Yellow, yeah,
green.
he doesn't wear the getup.
The Luke Cage pisses me off. That's stupid.
He finally wears like a yellow shirt.
Carhartt sweatshirt. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, how many of these do you have?
No, he just keeps rewearing them and magically they repair themselves.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They just have bullet holes in them.
So what? The sweatshirt has a healing factor like Wolverine? Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah, I should.
And I think Jessica Jones was... I don't know, she just looks like the least formidable of the bunch. Like, she's supposed to be super strong.
Yeah.
But she has no... like, and it's not... I'm not going to like shit on the girl that plays her, but doesn't look like she has a lot of fighting ability.
No.
Just because you can can throw a great punch doesn't mean like one punch knockout power. But if you don't know how to throw the punch, it doesn't matter how much power you have.
Well, the actress is bland too.
I like her, but I've liked her in other stuff where she's more sarcastic. I think she's great for the sarcastic aspects of it.
Like the movie She's Out of My League.
Yeah, love her.
Yeah,
love her.
Yeah, she was good in that.
I would marry that girl.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy. It's
so keep the Defenders going then. Just get through it.
Just power through it, and when you get to the end, you make your own decision. I'm not gonna let you.
Then we'll talk about
we'll do a little mini review of that next week.
Okay.
Or next week, 2 weeks
2
from
weeks,
now
yep,
when we
yep.
do the next episode.
Okay.
And you can tell me what you think.
I will.
I didn't hate it, like I said.
Good.
The main villain in the show, obviously it's the Hand,
Yeah.
but the
And
leader,
the dark sky,
the leader of the Hand, not the dark sky,
the black sky,
the
whatever.
leader of the Hand.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Oh shit.
When you watch it,
Okay,
no, not
okay.
not no, just like
Oh, okay, you yourself just not a fan of it.
just I
The
think
introduction or the person?
the selection of the
Okay.
of the actress, and it's just like I've seen her in so many things, and I'm just looking at her, I'm going, ugh.
Yeah.
And she's gotten old.
Oh, isn't it?
Like I know I shit on it, and I'm getting older. I'm gonna be turning 30 in a couple months.
Oh no!
But I know, hitting that dirty 30. But it's just you can't put a character out there just for the sake of doing it.
Right.
Like
right.
obviously the little I forget what her name is, the little Asian lady in the show.
I forgot. Yeah.
But she's great because like that's the whole point is she's menacing.
Yeah. Right.
And the other lady, no.
She sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No bueno.
Well, man, we got a lot out.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Who's
Anything else?
Oh, I was just gonna talk about like how picked up a couple things.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
We always do like a mini mini figure review.
Figure segment.
Yeah.
Let's do this. All right.
So
Love it.
I helped my friend move yesterday and exhausted myself doing that. And
Saw your status. I was dying.
Yeah, as I say, if you're friends with me on Facebook, check out that video. There's an awesome video of that. How we got a couch 3 stories up. The video doesn't show the first half an hour of carrying it all the way up 3 flights of stairs and figuring it out that you can't get it through the doorway.
Awesome.
So then you have to do a different way. So
love
watch the video. That's
when
amazing.
that happens, huh?
Maybe I'll post that on the BS Nerds, our sweet video.
There you go.
And then I decided I was going to take a ride. I stunk to high heaven. I said, fuck it. I'm going to go walking around stores. Like, I still have, I guess, energy. I don't know how,
Yeah.
but I had some energy. So on the way home, I hit up a Big Lots, and I didn't really find anything in Big Lots that I was overly excited about. But I also moved to, I made my move over to Goodwill.
Yep.
And I went in Goodwill and walked down the toy aisle. You know, it's not very organized, just kind of just piles of toys on the shelves. And I happened upon a Harley Quinn like statue thing, and it's got her in her jester outfit, big ass hammer.
Bring it to the showroom. Let's see.
And it's made by QMX online, adult collectible.
Okay.
Licensed by DC.
Yep.
This figure, I've been looking at a couple of them online. They go for like $10 to $15, depending. And she's in her jester outfit. She's got the hyena next to her with the jester hat on, and the hammer, for some reason, moves.
Cool.
So I guess you can put it whatever way you want.
Her iconic sledgehammer.
I was gonna say her head doesn't move or anything like that. No, they just kind of piece it together that way.
So it's just a little table trinket.
Picked it up for $1.99.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, granted, no box, whatever, but it's a display piece anyway.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about taking it out of the box.
Right.
And I have it, and I spent $2.
Good for you, bro.
And then as I kept mooseying down the aisle,
Yep.
I happened upon a Loot Crate exclusive Tiki or Geeky Tiki's mini Tiki mug of Michelangelo.
Nice.
99 cents for a Loot Crate exclusive thing.
Go on eBay and see how much that is.
I mean, I'm sure it's not a lot, but it's more than a fucking $1.
Yeah.
Tell you that much right now. And then I went over to Walgreens. That's where I started to try. I was just playing with house money at that point.
Yeah.
I hit up Walgreens. They had a they had a Rey figure in her Jedi training gear.
For the new movie,
It's a 3 3/4 inch with the Force Link, which is the new gimmick that they're going to have, where you can wear a wristband, and when you pick up the character, it will actually voice her voice on the wristband.
For real?
Yeah, and it
was
was
wondering
just
what that
based
was.
upon the toy. And these aren't technically supposed to be out yet.
Yeah.
They left it out on the shelves. They weren't supposed to put it on the shelves. They put it out there. And
See, man, you got that good hookup.
I'm telling you, I was running on luck. I had a lot of luck yesterday.
Was she the only one there?
She was the only one on the shelf.
Okay.
From what I heard from one of the managers, they had to come over and kind of punch in some codes to get me so I could buy this. Because once they put it on the floor, they technically can't refuse to sell it to you.
Okay.
But they're technically not supposed to have it out yet.
Okay.
Not supposed to be out till next month.
Wow. So you have dude.
So I got a couple. If I really want to be a dick, I go on eBay and try to sell it to somebody for like triple what I paid.
I'm about to
for
say,
it.
yeah.
Like, hey, you want it before it comes out? You guys want to look at it?
Yeah. You want to touch it, smell it, taste
And
it?
so I grabbed that, and then as I was down the aisle, I happened upon their Elite figures.
Yeah.
For WWE, and lo and behold, Enzo Amore figure.
The one you've been looking for.
I've been wanting him in Big Cass. Can't find Big Cass. I finally found Enzo.
So now it's just down to one.
So I have Enzo. Packaging's slightly rough around the edges, but not horrible.
Okay.
And not dented in or anything like my Magnum TA that I have that's pretty beat up. But I picked him up, and I was excited to pick him up. Looks good.
Yep.
Got him. Another figure, for whatever reason, somebody must have returned it.
Yeah.
And they had an issue. I had to have the manager come over again and
Jesus.
fix me up. And then hit up Toys R Us. I got the Bailey Pop exclusive to Toys R Us. Where's the I'm a Hugger headband.
Nice. So
that
pretty good.
Yesterday was my day.
That was your day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. As far as figures, went to anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge Attack on Titan fan. It's an anime. Went to a couple stores to grab the Funko Pops that they have, the Armor Titan, the Female Titan, and Levi. So I grabbed those from Hot Topic, and those are really nice. I mean, they're just giant Funkos, so it's nothing really. Just head articulation. That's about it. I also went and grabbed what else? Oh, from Big Bad Toy Store, my Take It Like a Champ Bloodied Lucille baseball bat came in.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that's cool. That's nice.
Did you get to? When did that come in?
Came in on actually the Monday after Walker Stalker Con.
I was going to say, were you able to take it with you?
So I went to Walker Stalker Con.
How'd that go?
let me just talk about that for a minute. Now that we're at the end of the episode, it went pretty good. Went dressed as Negan. I was the only Negan there with the knife that he has from the comics.
Okay.
I went with my friend Drew. Happy birthday, Drew.
He finally said it, Drew, with his own mouth.
Happy birthday.
His own mouth. It only took 8 months.
Yep. Almost, 8 months. And it's a funny story. I went in Michael Cutlett's line.
Yeah.
Guy who plays Abraham Ford. And people in the line, I was the only person dressed as Negan there, and everyone's looking at me going, hey, nice costume. You have a really nice costume. Why get dressed like him if you're meeting this guy? And it was just funny the way they said. I was like, oh, I don't know, but now I got to play it off. So I'm getting ready to pay for the
to meet him,
to meet the picture or whatever, to meet him. And he looks up and he does like this double thing, and he goes, I can yell him, this asshole over here. And I was up, and I yelled at him, like, what, deja vu or something? So I walk up to him, and this guy's like, listen, man, of all people for you to dress as, you dress as the guy that beat me over the head with a baseball bat? I go, dude, I just figured you'd love to see Negan one more time, And he's like, asshole. But he was cool. He took a picture. Actually, one of my favorite pictures is he took my phone and he's doing this. He gave me the middle finger right in the picture to me, and the look on my face is, that's right. And I told him, and I said, on a serious note, man, I thought you I can't see anyone else as Abraham. He played that part so good. I mean, sweet mother dick. You know what I'm saying? And he was also shocked I brought up D3 Mighty Ducks.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I feel like Dave right now.
Yeah.
This week I stole his line. You fucking stole mine.
Yeah. I totally jacked the shit out of your line.
I got to meet Carp
Yep.
from D1.
Yeah, wow.
And I got to meet, he was the same guy, and he's also Gerald F. Gardner from Heavyweights. So, yeah, we've met 2 members of those guys. What I really wish I could do now, like, now that I met him, I'm like, damn it, like, he was the one guy I wanted to meet.
Yeah.
And then, like, thinking about it now is, like, why didn't I bring, like, the movie with me and have him sign it?
You know what?
Like,
you never think of that.
No.
Until you think about it.
Yeah.
And you're like, well damn.
I think I wanted, like, especially I'd want him to sign, like, the VHS tape.
Oh, yeah.
Just so,
my God.
I would love to take my D3 VHS tape with it still in the, like, the plastic shell.
Yeah.
The white plastic. And, like, go up to him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, Abraham, sign this. And he'd be like, my name's not Abraham.
It's Michael. Okay, Abe, can you just sign it?
Yeah. Just sign this, man.
Who's Michael Cutlets? I wanted Abraham to sign it. But, yeah, all in all, that was it. Walker Stalker, my first one. It was pretty good. A lot of Walking Dead stuff there.
Yeah.
And,
what did Drew think?
I went with my friend Drew. He loved it. He got a tattoo there.
He did?
Yeah, he got the.
He didn't get the Superman tattoo on his chest?
No, he actually
already got that.
He actually took that one off and replaced it with a picture of me.
Yeah.
No, he has on his forearm the Savior's symbol. The bat.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's weird.
He was sitting on that for a really good portion of the day, and I was like, just get it. He was thinking about not getting it. I was like, you got to get it. So he got it. So he likes it.
Oh, boy.
Happy birthday, Drew.
He said it multiple times, Drew. You can stop now. Yeah, so that's it for this week.
Yeah, very awesome. It was a really good episode.
Big news week, kind of. So we'll see what happens. I keep rewatching new trailers of the new Thor movie, Ragnarok, and I just keep getting more and more pumped for that movie.
Oh yeah, my balls are filling up.
Yeah. All right, Jerry. Well, it was good talking to you.
You too, brother. You too. Until next time, we are the W.E.C.P, and we are for life.